Okay, so I'm just gonna say this now. GCR is my favorite train game on Roblox, and I'm gonna tell you why in this video. So let's just get right into it. Alright, if you don't even know what I'm talking about or what GCR even is, well, it is basically a railway game on the Roblox platform, and it is quite a big one. It's not as big as some ones, maybe as SCR, but it is still quite a fun game to play from time to time. And yeah, I do quite enjoy it, and today I'm going to tell you why I actually enjoy it the most. Well, it obviously is my favourite train game, so yeah, I'm just going to tell you straight away. Alright, I'm just gonna say this now. The stations in this game are pretty good, and they have like different styles from every station along you go. There's a slightly different style. For example, Capchester High Street has a Glasgow Charing Cross theme, I think. Not the London Charing Cross, but the Glasgow Charing Cross. And Minestow reminds me of maybe a 1960s style station that has declined, because there used to be 5 platforms, as there's signs like saying platform 4 and 5, but only 2 are actually in use now. And there's obviously Gothland, which is basically like the big station. It reminds me of like a station that is on the middle of a main line, like dead in the middle of a main line, because it has 4 tracks. It just has like a really grand looking station building. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, it just keeps going on like that. There are some stations which aren't that good, in my opinion. One is definitely Dovey Junction, because there's literally nothing at it. There's basically no scenery. There's basically only like a few sidings and obviously the tracks, but that's basically it. And there is a station in Wales called Dovey Junction, which is what the station is based off of. But Dovey Junction actually has scenery in real life, not just like it's just in the middle of nowhere. So I don't really like Dovey Junction that much. I prefer the old one in the old game. And yeah. Yeah, so I think that's basically it. The stations are pretty good. Like the new ones on the Capchester branch are really good. Like, I don't really like Happard though. Happard is just too plain for me. I do like Wixbridge though. Reminds me of a suburban station. Anyways, let's just go to the next part. So, next we have trains, and this is going to be really quick because it's not really much to say. It's basically the trains detail is incredibly good. I'm not even joking you. This game has some of the best trains I've ever seen in Roblox. It really is. Like, I can't say really anything else, but it is just mind-blowing that like the detail they put into it. Like at the front, like the front of the trains look really good. Like the locomotives, different carriages, and even the chassis is detailed. It just looks really nice in my opinion. But that's pretty much it on what I'd say, because I can't really say anything else. It is just looking really good, and I look forward to the next update. Anyways, let's just get to the next part. The last thing is scenery, which is basically one of the most important things about a train game on Roblox. Because if there's no scenery at all, it's just like, it gets boring at sometimes, doesn't it? So that's why I've made this a different category. And the scenery is actually mixed between being really good, okay, and not really that good, because there's some really good areas like Gothland, Giles Mount, etc. But then there's some areas when there's no scenery at all, like what I said earlier, Dovey Junction, and I would say Capchester Queen Street. The station itself is pretty good. It's just like the outside of the station is just, there's nothing there. You can't even teleport to the station, which is a bit weird, but I don't know why. But other than that, I would say that most of the scenery is pretty good. Like Wixridge, Mindstone. Mindstone is alright, but still not great. It's just a mix between being good and alright, bad. It's just like, there's different areas and stuff. It's going to be rural or like city centre and stuff like that. But I would say it's pretty good. It's definitely above average scenery, like wise all around the map. So yeah, I would say that's pretty good. Anyways, let's just go on the last bit. Last bit is the extras, and I just want to start this off with there's actually there is three like unused stations, I would say. First one is Baxton Steelworks Halt, which is what I'm gonna call it, and it's literally, there's no steelworks, it's just in the middle of nowhere and you can't teleport it to it, and you have to walk from either Minster or Gothland to get there. So I don't know why it even is there, because there's literally nothing around it, and I don't think a single train has ever stopped there, like, or even been up the line. So yeah. But next we have Marston Firth. This was actually in the old version of GCR, and yeah, this is a station, you can't teleport it, you have to walk from Dovey Junction. But I would say the scenery around Marston Firth, like is better than Dovey Junction, and this station is not really unused. It kind of is unused, but it does have services, but they are extremely limited rail tool services, which don't happen that much or often. And the last station is a bit, it's not even like a station yet. It will probably be a station, but we don't know when. Which is I would say, well, it's not really an official name for it. It's most likely going to be called either Marston Bay, is what the fandom page is calling the station, or Dovey South, because it is south of Dovey, and the station was on the Marston Firth loop, so I would presume it would be called Dovey South or South Dovey, probably Dovey South. And there's nothing there. All it is just a platform and nothing else. That's literally all it is. And it might be a station as well as Marston Firth, but we don't know when they are actually going to officially open to passenger services and freight services. So we can't really say much about it because there's literally nothing there, and there's no really information about Marston Bay or whatever it's called. So yeah. And like there's also different like landmarks around the map, from like small signal boxes to like massive memorable monuments. Like, yeah, it is pretty like a wide range. There's a lot of things to discover in this game, which I do really like. Anyways, I think that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this shorter video, but I still hope you like it. And anyways, I'll see you soon. Have a good day, and bye bye.